If I die today, I'ma go and get some money. If I die today, I'ma go and get some money. If I die today, if I die today.
Cold flows for a cold mind, see a new world, but I'm so blind. Kick rocks when your time's up, better start digging like a coal mine. Cold heart, seen cold times, it's a bold move, but the sunshine raise up when you...
Good morning, Cardano Army. It's your boy Boomin coming at you with yet another video, guys. Go ahead and do all the things that the algorithm likes for me. Let's get right into the show. So, we've got Ada Mail here. Shout out to Ada Mail. Web3 emailing system. With Ada Mail D-Reps, we have a direct way of communicating with our delegators. Let's take a look at this short video. We get the CEO of IOHK.
I was talking to Patrick from Endmaker, and he mentioned Ada Mail, and he said, I'm really excited about this idea of mapping email addresses to stake keys. And I said, Patrick, you've just solved this amazing problem. We need to get you a dev grant. He said, what do you mean? And I said, well, if you're a D-Rep, how do you communicate with the people who have delegated to you? There's no KYC. It's a push transaction, so it just shows up those delegations. Well, if you've mapped the voting keys to email addresses, you now know there's an email address that they have access to through their private key. So all you got to do is just push out an email to all those people. You don't know who they are, but you're now actually communicating with them and only them. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, so Ada Mail does solve a lot of issues, especially, like Charles said, being able to communicate to your delegators. Because right now, the only way you can really communicate to your delegators about anything is through Twitter or Discord or something like that. But having a Web3 email, which is connected to your wallet, you can then become more personal with your delegates. You can actually communicate with them. You can actually correspond with them back and forth. So this is definitely a good concept, guys. I highly recommend you guys check out Ada Mail if that's something that interests you. All right, guys, let's go ahead and move on here. We got OneCom, ticker symbol 1COMM. You guys know the drill. Keep Cardano decentralized. Only way we're going to do so is if we support small stake pool operators. And we've got OneCom here. Follow OneCom on Twitter for Cardano community news and notes. 0% fees till at least the end of June 2024 for all existing and new delegators, guys. Thank you so much to OneCom. Go ahead and delegate to them now. They produce those blocks each and every epoch, and you don't want to miss it. So thank you, OneCom. Let's go ahead and move on. Now here's some interesting news, guys. So we got Aneta BTC. So if you don't know what Aneta BTC is, this is the Cardano wrapping protocol. So what is wrapping? Wrapping is taking a already existing asset, tokenizing it on another blockchain. So for example, if you're heavily if you want to use your Cardano to get exposure to the Bitcoin network, you can wrap your Cardano to Bitcoin. It's pretty cool. So we're excited to announce Coinbase will be supported by our V2 protocol. Coinbase has over 1 million Bitcoin on their platform, and Aneta V2 opens the gates to mint CBTC, which is Cardano Bitcoin, from one of the most popular exchanges in the world. So this is pretty freaking cool, guys. So again, they have wrapped assets for Bitcoin, Ethereum. I think they have Tron, if I'm not mistaken. They got all the major cryptos that you can expose yourself to with just ADA. You don't need to go to an exchange and buy Bitcoin. You can just wrap your crypto, get CBTC, which is a Cardano tokenized representation of Bitcoin, and there you go. Now, why is that important? Why would you do that? Why wouldn't you just go and just buy Bitcoin? Well, what if you don't have access to an exchange? Okay. What if you have a ton of ADA and no fiat? You don't want to sell your ADA, so all you got to do is just wrap it. Or what if you want to participate in DeFi on another ecosystem? This is why wrapping is so cool, and I think this is pretty cool. And I like how they are now integrated in with Coinbase. There's a light paper here. I was gonna go through it, but I don't really think that'd be in the spirit of this video here, but yeah, wrapping is pretty cool. Let's just take a look at this shorthand here. Wrapped asset market remains pivotal force for the cryptocurrency sector. Foremost among these assets is wrapped Bitcoin WBTC, boasting a substantial market capitalization of $4 billion. Persistently high demand for quality wrapped Bitcoin products is apparent. Protocols capable of effectively providing these services on Cardano are well positioned to capture a considerable portion of the wrapped Bitcoin market. Let's just say you have a whole lot of Bitcoin, right? And we know that Bitcoin is a layer 1. It's generation 1. There's not really too much DeFi you could do with it. But if you use wrapped Bitcoin on, let's say, the Ethereum blockchain, and now CBTC on Cardano, you can now take that Bitcoin that you have, wrap it, and then do so much more with it. Lending, borrowing, staking, farming, so much stuff that you can now do with this new protocol here. So they've moved on to Aneta BTC V2 now, and improved several aspects of our V1 protocol, making V2 the protocol state-of-the-art technology primed to easily allow for large sums of Bitcoin to flow into the Cardano ecosystem, headlined by the ability to use protocol from any Bitcoin wallet across the world. That's pretty cool, including directly from centralized exchanges such as Binance and Coinbase, which is the home of over 600,000 Bitcoin. In the slide paper, we highlight CBTC, its use cases, and its potential to revolutionize both DeFi trading and real-world business operations. So again, lending and borrowing. Okay, can't really do that on Bitcoin as of now. Okay, unless they upgrade, which they'll never do. We got swapping and trading, everyday transactions. Okay. So this is pretty cool, guys. I'd highly recommend you guys take a look at this. So I'm going to go ahead and retweet this bad boy just in case you guys want to read that light paper there. We did a breakdown of Aneta BTC when it first came out long time ago. You could probably find it on the channel. I was very, very excited for this project. I still am. So as Cardano DeFi grows, which it grows each and every day, these protocols in particular are going to become more and more important as more and more interoperability occurs throughout the ecosystem. All right, guys. And then finally, I know we got some short videos today, but join us for the meeting of the minds. We got IOG, we got Charles Hoskinson and Jarek here from Axio. They're going to be doing a Twitter space on March 5th, so go ahead and set your calendars. I love you guys so much. Keep chopping wood. Thank you to OneCom, and I will talk to you guys soon with a Vechain and Cardano updates. Have an amazing day. Goodbye.